back to another video. I actually filmed this intro in the factory, but of course I forgot to press record, so we're doing it here in my beautiful office. I hope you enjoyed that brand new promo video from Drop the Anchor Clothing. If you didn't know, that's a business that I own. I've been wearing Drop the Anchor Clothing for 10 years now. I bought the business last year. I'm very passionate about it. The clothing is absolutely amazing quality. If you want to support the channel, grab some Drop the Anchor gear. Not only will you get some amazing gear, but everything goes towards the channel and all the builds and everything. So if you want to support, jump on, use the code MikeLakeGang, grab yourself 10% off and support the channel. Yeah. So today we're doing a couple jobs on the E36. So it took a little bit of a beating last event. We lost the front lip, and I thought I'd take an opportunity to kind of tidy it up a little bit and do a few modifications. So the other day I was at Waz's shop and I saw these side skirts sitting there, and I've actually been looking for some different side skirts for a while for the E36, because currently we're running, which aren't on the car at the moment, but we're running the Mazda 3 side skirts, which are the ones over here, and they were pretty cool. I just literally found them on Marketplace, got the guy to measure them, figured out they'd fit, and bought them on a whim. But they've had a freaking beating, these things, and also they're not exactly the style I'm after, although they did add a little bit of lows to the car. So I met Ty from Low Origin. He's a fantastic dude, drives a dirty low S13, and all the dudes from Low Origin, if you've been watching the Adam LZ series with the Drift Festival over in Ireland, you would have seen their cars. Stupid low. Now, obviously our car is made for drifting and competition, and so we can't run it dirty low. So body wise, it's actually really high off the ground. This is it with no side skirts on it, and as you can see, it's actually really quite high. But one solution to that is running the body kit so that it looks low. I would love to run bigger fenders and kind of run the car, like at least make it look lower. But as you can see already with the 265s that we run in the rear for pro competition, it squats onto the guards that we have currently and eats into the guards, so it just makes it look higher as you drive more. But one way to make it look low is to run a kit. So these are Toyota 86 side skirts that I found at Waz's workshop. He was going to throw these out, which is hilarious, so he sold them to me for 50 bucks, which is a good deal for both of us. He makes 50 bucks and I get some side skirts for freaking cheap. And these are awesome because they're plastic. They're not fiberglass, so they should hold up much better when they kind of get taps or whatever. Now, I had no idea whether these would fit or not. I just bought them off them because they were 50 bucks. I was like, whatever, chuck them in the back of my ute.
Just fucking chuck them in the ute, eh?
As you're about to see, with some very slight modifications, which was cutting a little bit off the back of our guard here. But I think I cut like maybe 20 mils or something off the back of it. And I did cut some off the back when we were actually doing the Mazda side skirts as well. So probably, like, we've cut a fair bit off it, but this is a drift car, and once the skirts are on, you don't even notice. These literally bolt up. So we're gonna chuck those on, I'll show you what they look like, and then we're gonna wrap them and see what the final product looks like. And then just before, as you can see, my front bar took a little bit of a beating and we lost our front lip at the last event. So I just went to Imlax, literally found the first car with a front lip, which was a DC Honda Integra, grabbed it in the hopes that that would fit. So if we sit our bumper on top of it, it's actually going to fit beautifully. We'll just have to, it's a little bit long at the sides, so what we'll do is just measure it, chop a little bit out of the middle, cable tie it back together as you do, and bolt that up. And that should hopefully give us some more lows on the front as well, and then we can always run a splitter on the front as well, just to make it look kind of even cooler. We sell those at Two Step Garage, so we can always grab one of those off the shelf. So yeah, first things first, we're going to fit up these 86 side skirts and see how they look. Suss that out. Woo. So they definitely fit nicely. Hard to tell obviously without them being wrapped about how they're actually going to look, but check out how dirty low that is. And the good thing about these is they're plastic, so they'll just rub themselves away on the ground as the car squats, which is pretty cool. But that is, in my opinion, freaking sick. And then what I do is I just run a cable tie right here that just kind of holds it flat to the body. And that's it. So 2 bolts up front, 1 bolt up the rear. We can chuck another one in just to keep it nice and secure to the body, I reckon. And we'll chuck the stickers over, but it's just pretty freaking cool. Only thing is, obviously the side's dirty low. And then the rear, I guess, looks kind of high compared to the side. But we can always chuck like a pod or something on the rear, which I'm gonna suss. I did see some on a Lancer actually, believe it or not. At Imlax, I didn't have the tools to take them off, so I'll go back and grab them. But I reckon we could chuck those on the rear, and they'll just add like a little more low on the rear, which would be pretty sick. Wrap those, and then that should kind of equalize the side, and then hopefully that front lip that we've got from the Integra should kind of bring the whole look together. It's such a funny car. Toyota side skirts, Honda front lip, random rear wing, Lancer rear pods, hopefully if we can grab them. Definitely needs a roof wing, but it's all about being versatile when you're drifting and kind of making it all work together. But I reckon that's pretty freaking sick. And then we're also switching back to 18-inch wheels on the front, I think. So I've got our Valeside Andrews wheels here. These are genuine 3-piece wheels that I've taken apart, just had a quick look at because I'm going to rebuild them. I've got 3 of these. Zach Baldy, whose FD RX-7 this is, by the way, how freaking amazing is this car? It freaks me out that this is sitting on my hoist at my shop, but he owns this car. He saw these wheels and he's like, can I please buy them? But unfortunately I smashed one of them, so I only have 3. I mean, I was open to selling them to him if he could find another one, but for now I think I'm going to rebuild the pair. We're going to run those beautiful wheels on the front of the E36. And then we've got some brand new Kumo semi-slick tires here provided by Elite Brake and Mechanical. Huge shout out to Elite Brake. Again guys, if you ever need anything automotive done, hit them up here in Melbourne. They'll hook you up, make sure you mention my name. But we're gonna run these on the front, which would be freaking sick. And that should kind of bring the whole look of the car like together and just make it look sick again. I didn't even mention, I fixed this side up. This is the side that we smashed in the crash. I didn't realize I had a spare front guard already wrapped with delivery on it under the bench. Completely forgot. So that was a nice surprise when we came back. I put that on and kind of had to do a little bit of body work to get it all back straight. And that's all going to come up super nice again. I've got a new headlight. So we've also got a lower control arm provided by Kaz Engineering, which is right here. So that's our spare lower control arm we're going to put in. I've got my coilover that I need to fix again because we've currently got the max speeding rods in the front, and then that should align the front nicely again, and then we can put it back on the alignment machine and get it all good. But yeah, the E36 constantly undergoing maintenance. But right now what we're going to do is we're going to wrap this side skirt because I'm real keen to see how it's all going to look pulled together. So let's go, time lapse. I'm just going to chime in here really quickly and let you know that that was one of the hardest things I've ever had to wrap. Much harder than I thought it was going to be because of all the curves and stuff on it, but suss this out. Looks freaking rad. I gave up doing the white writing on the skirt for now because I was actually pulling it off the old skirt and putting it on the new one because I don't have any spare stickers. Yeah, I was being full pop spec, but like look how low that is. These side skirts probably won't last very long, maybe. I don't know, we'll see. At least the 18-inch wheels are going to fill that gap that I can probably live in, which is nice. But yeah, that looks very, very cool. The arch that I cut here, I will actually just make like a bit of a nicer arc right here, just so it looks a little bit more natural, because that cut there looks a bit weird. But nonetheless, look at that. It's definitely boned out now, that's for sure, which is sick. I mucked up the wrap a little bit at the back of the side skirt here, and you can see it, so I'm going to fix that up. And then like down here in the curbs, it was so hard, but it looks definitely good enough for a drift car, which is just amazing. Definitely over the moon with that. So $50 side skirts, yeah. Not sure exactly what model side skirts they are, like, as in I know they're off an 8.6, but I couldn't tell you like where to buy them, but I'm sure you could find them on eBay. It was just like, yeah, definitely some eBay kit. So if you are wanting to get these for your E36, just eBay Toyota 86 side skirts, and I'm sure they'll pop up and you'll find them. Now we're moving on to our Honda Integra front lip that we're jamming onto our front bumper. I'm not going to get time to wrap the front bumper properly today, so it looks real old and like manky and stuff, but I will fix that up before our next track day. No, knocked over my Dragon Ball Z energy drink. Look how cool that is, so dope. But right now I'll go ahead and measure the sides of this front lip, and then I'm going to cut the middle, cable tie back together, and then I'll screw that front lip to the bumper, and we're going to fit that up and see how the whole get up looks together. I don't have the Lancer real pods currently, but that's alright. I'll get those and I'll chuck them on another time, but for now at least we have the front bumper and the side skirts and the front lip all on. Man, it actually looks amazing from this angle, so that's pretty rad. Also, can we just take a second to admire the lineup of cars that are currently in this shop? Dang, it's EG Civic, FDRX7, 280ZX, and of course the old one out, the E36. Man, I'm really proud of the way this E36 looks. It's definitely unique, looks tough as, definitely stands out when we're at the drift events. Anyway, front lip time, let's go. There you go, guys. Front lip is on. Looks good. Looks real good, actually. Side skirts on. That front lip definitely suits it super nice. I don't know if I mentioned, but that front lip cost me $30 at the Wreckers, which is pretty sick. But it come out really cool. So I'm freaking pumped about that. It kind of matches the side skirt, which is nice. Obviously it's not as low, but it added about 2.5 inches at the front, which is good. And then yeah, the sides definitely nice and slammed. Looks awesome. So overall, that's an $80 mod to our car, and really happy with the end result. There you have it, guys. I'm pretty stoked with my $80 worth of mods. The car looks amazing, actually. Probably the best version of the car so far, so really stoked. I'm about to run out of SD card space, so hopefully I can get this outro in. Next up, this weekend we are working on the Datsun. I'm putting work in on that thing until it is finished. I have put my foot down. I'm getting over just having that thing sit in the background. So this weekend, me and Zach Baldy swapping the clutch out, doing a bunch of body work, getting this thing ready for paint. Summer's coming. The days are getting warmer, and I want to drive that thing. Dang it, my Sony ran out of space. We're back on my phone. Look at the crappy quality compared to the Sony, it's crazy. Datsun's getting done this weekend. I hope you guys are stoked to see it. Make sure you head to droptheanchorclothing.com.au for all your clothing needs. Support the channel, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video. This weekend we're gonna have some fun. I'm about to take that FD for a skid. Oh wait, there's no diff in it. Dang, Zach Baldy, what are you up to? Peace, guys, thanks for watching. Cheers. Bye.